Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to discuss about homework should be banned. We are in favor of this house believes that homework should be banned. I'm going to say one reason, one specific reason about it. I think homework should be banned because it's a waste of time. Why? Because there are many pupils at the school that spend their time working there, and then when they go home, they want to stay with their family, they want to have in with their friends, with their sisters, or I don't know. And there is a fact that 45% of the pupils that have during the survey say that they want to be more hours in free time for spend their time in other things instead of working out, because they also spend 8 hours at the school. So I think that they are not going to be in a good way if they spend all their time doing homework and listening for classes. And my partner is going to say another important point.
The other reason is that it creates stress on the students, because they already spend about 8 hours in school, and imagine if you just, you have to go home to rest, but instead of that you have to do homework. So it creates stress on students. So just like my partner said, there's also, the fact that it's kind of a waste of time. I mean, you could do some other things in that period of time, like hobbies and other things. So yes, that's basically our point.
Well, in my opinion, I think it's important. Homework is important because it's like a review that you learn in class. And if you have a homework, you do a homework, you maybe increase your grades. I think so. This is a good point about the home.
Also, if schools leave homework to the students, they will spend more time in home than in class, because some schools leave more homework, but at the same time, the class have less attending hours, so they spend only 7 or 6 hours in class, and they can spend more time in home, maybe doing their homework, but in their home, so they spend some time with the families, or maybe you can do the homework later, maybe the night, and they don't have to do in the day, maybe 5 or 6 o'clock, like they will be in class. So they will have a more flexible schedule and organize their activities better.
Yeah, but I think, in my opinion, about what you said, that it's a good way to review. I think it is a good way to review, but everybody has a different way of reviewing. So maybe some people like to watch a video about it, other people like to read about it. So I don't know, it depends on the way you want to review it. What is it?
Moreover, there is a lot of methods for study. In contrasting for your points that you mentioned, I think that it's not only for grade, because people at school learn the class and then we do the homework for a grade. Now I think that they learn in the class for ourselves.
I think it is actually you have right when you said there are other methods that is a kind of review to the home. I think that and
Also, doing homework not only raises fresh ideas, also it's a fact that doing homework provides you smartness, because it's a way to not how can I say, how it's a way to research more than in class they give to the students. So they look in internet for more info than in class and get more knowledge than the class that they have. I don't know. What do you think about